Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, Blue Staff Gaming. On this channel I'm going to be doing playthroughs of lots of different games, perhaps sort of challenge playthroughs, which is more of what this is going to be. So for those of you that are unfamiliar, this is a game called Runescape 3. It's been around years and years, over 15 years. And I've played it for a very long time myself. I'm very familiar with the game. It has changed a lot over the recent years, at least. But I've just created a new character. As you can see from the bottom, I'm a Hardcore Ironman. So what I'm going to be trying to do in this series is get to rank 1 in the Hardcore Ironman community on the high score pages on the official site. Now, as of the time of recording this video, it's January of 2019, there are over 92,000 people who have made a Hardcore Ironman account on RuneScape 3. So obviously I have 92,000 people to overtake. Now, the reason I decided to do a Hardcore Ironman, apart from it being considered the hardest game mode, is because as people die, obviously they can no longer progress through the high scores. So, for example, if you were second on the high scores and the person who was first died, they could no longer play with their account. It's permanent death. I'll get into that in a minute. But that would obviously mean you could then take your time and catch up, and you would overtake them. It's not just a race of who can play the most and the most efficient per day, which I quite like. So I'll be checking up on my progress probably at the end of each video. So to start off with, I should jump quite quickly, because there'll be a lot of people who have sort of tried it and then, you know, they've died quite early on. They've only got a few levels. But we shall see. So I'll quickly go through the restrictions of a Ironman account. So you cannot player-to-player trade, so you cannot trade with anyone, so you can't get given things, give things away, any sort of trading. You cannot use the Grand Exchange except to buy bonds, is what it says here. So for those of you that don't know, a bond, I don't even know how much it costs anymore, but it's essentially something you can buy with real-life gold, with in-game gold, and it gives you membership for, I think it's like half a month or a month. So you are allowed to do that. You cannot pick up anything dropped by other players, and that includes monster drops. So if someone kills, I don't know, something, and it drops something and they don't want it and they walk away, I cannot pick it up. It physically will not let me. No loot share unless it's an Iron Man only group. So for those of you who aren't aware, loot share is something if you're killing a harder monster and there's lots of you killing it. Loot share is a system in place where it separates the loot out for you. So you can't do that unless the other people you're with are also Iron Men. But I probably won't be doing that anyway. No XP or loot in PvP. So PvP is player versus player, so there's a part of the game where you can kill other players. If you do kill anyone, which you can do, you cannot take any of the stuff that they were carrying. It will just drop on the floor and other people can take it when it then appears to them. And you will not get XP for that, so you can't just go and make a second account and, you know, bash him in the wilderness and get the other one to eat food. It won't work, you don't get XP. Reward from multiplayer mini-games are limited. Most facilities in other players' houses cannot be used, so that's quite an interesting one. No assists or accepted aid. So, for example, if I wanted to craft something that needed level 90 crafting, what I could do, if I were a normal account, is someone that has level 90 crafting, I could request their assistance. They would assist me, and I could, you know, I could then make it using their crafting level. They get the XP, you can't do that. No treasure hunter. Dungeoneering is solo only. Dungeoneering is a skill. No social slayer. Daily challenge rewards and Citadel XP are reduced. No benefits will be received from group buffs, abilities, or spellcasting. So if someone, for example, I don't know, had an aura that gave everyone 2% extra XP, that won't affect me because I'm an Iron Man. And most importantly, if you do not damage an enemy entirely, you do not get any XP for it. So if you were attacking something and someone came in and dealt just 1 damage, you wouldn't get any XP because obviously they don't want you to have any help. The idea is, you're playing through the game solo, you have to gather everything yourself, do everything yourself. But I think that's a really cool way of playing the game. And finally, because I'm a hardcore Ironman, as I touched on earlier, permanent death. So as soon as I die, that's it, game over, account gets deleted. Wherever I end up on the high scores, wherever I land, that's where I'll stay until people overtake me. So I will only ever get worse than that. So obviously at the moment, brand new account, total level is 36. So the way the high score works is it's based on your total level. So everyone that has total level 36 will be ranked, and then it goes by XP. So I've done Tutorial Island, so I've gained a little bit of XP. I've got 1,432. So if someone had done Tutorial Island and got a little bit more, they would be ranked above me. But then as soon as I jump to total level 37, I would go back above them. So that's how it works. It's done by level, and then within that level, for people that have the same total level, it's done by total XP. So whoever has the most XP will sit at the top of that bracket. And that is how I will be trying to climb up and get to rank 1. I think the first thing I'm going to do, because it's important to gather everything yourself, is I'm going to be checking out the mining and smithing rework. So I'm going to head over, I'll just pull up the mini-map, there's a mine really close by to Lumbridge. I'm going to head over there, I'll meet you over there and we'll check out the new mining rework, because it looks pretty cool. Just here, the mine. So I'll meet you guys over there in a sec. Okay guys, I'm over here in the mine. For those of you that don't know, if you have a look, you've got something called a tool belt in RuneScape 3. If we click on it, so it gives you the very, very basic tools. So I've already got a bronze pickaxe. Bronze is the lowest tier you can get. So I can already start mining here. At level 1 you can mine copper, tin and clay, which is what we've got here. So the way mining used to work is you would tap on it, wait a little while, mine the pickaxe, mine the ore, and that would be job done. Now I'm not really sure how it works. It seems you get a little bit of XP every time rather than just when you get the ore, which is nice. And I think this bar here, when it gets full, that's when you get an ore. I might be right there. Yeah, so you see it just got full and I got a piece of ore and now it's reset. I think when a rock glows, like it just did before, you should mine it because you get a higher chance. Okay, I'm not sure what that geode is. Yeah, so I think if you mine a glowing rock like this, you get an ore straight away. Oh, you get ×4 damage and more XP. So you see I'm now level 2 mining and I've jumped up to 37 total level. That's very good. You can obviously do critical swings, which raise the bar a lot higher. I think what I'm going to do, so normally in an Iron Man you want to keep all your resources, because obviously I want to keep all my copper, all my tin in order to smelt it and make bronze and get my smithing level up. However, I don't think I'm going to do that. I think what I'm going to do is just mine and just drop the ores for now. Oops. Sorry about that, I'll have to disable those. I think I'm just going to mine the ores, drop them for now to get my mining level up a bit, because when I can mine a lot faster, I can go to a better mine that's near a smithy, near an anvil, and I can make everything I need to all in one go. I think that'll be better, and although I'm not sure how the new smithing and mining rework actually works, how it used to be, you used to get more XP smithing than you did mining anyway. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to stay here, see how I can get At level 15 you can mine iron ore, so at 15 I'll probably head over to Varrock on the map, which I'll show you guys, and we'll probably go from there. So I'll see you in a little bit. Okay guys, I've now made it to the Varrock mine. Let me just show you. 10 mining, by the way, not 15. It turns out you can mine iron at 10, not 15. I was mistaken. So I'm over here now. There's some iron ore, some tin and copper, which we had before, and then mithril. We can't mine that yet, that's higher. If I show you on the map, so we're just here, we're in Varrock. I've just activated this lodestone, so now I can teleport straight to this straight to this location should I need to. So we were here in Lumbridge, that's where we started, that's the mine we went to. So all you do is follow the path up like this, over the bridge, and I'm here. So what I'm going to be doing is mining copper and tin and depositing it in this bank over here. And I'm also going to mine some iron. I think I'm going to mine 100 copper and 100 tin, which I can then smelt into 100 bronze bars. And I'll see how far I get with the iron, because you just smelt it by itself. So I'm going to do that, and once I've got a nice stockpile up, what we'll do, we'll go and find somewhere where I can smelt it all up, smith it together, and we can have a look at the new smithing after the smithing rework. So what I'll do, I'll gather that stuff up now, see how high I can get my mining, and I'll bring you guys back when I've done that. So see you in a few minutes. Okay guys, I am back. I actually ended up mining 115 copper and tin. I didn't mine very much iron ore, about 40, because it turns out if you're using a pickaxe which is lower than the ore, which I am, I'm using a bronze pickaxe, you actually get a reduction in ore, so it's a lot slower. So I thought what I'd do is I'd move straight on to the smithing, see if I can make myself an iron pickaxe. That way I'll be able to smith much faster. What I did, I went to the furnace in Karid. I'll quickly show you that on the mini-map. So if we open up the mini-map here, so I'm back in Varrock, but all I had to do was home teleport to Lumbridge, cross the bridge and down, and it's this building here, so nice and easy to the bank. I also activated the lodestone, so I can go back super quick anytime I need to. And then back up to Varrock, and this is smithing, so I'm right across from the bank, which is really convenient. So what you do is you can actually store your ores in here, so you can bring them noted, and I'll just show you it stores in here. So obviously I started with 115, and I've already made myself some things, as you can see. So all you do is you select what you want. So at the moment I am making some bronze knives, but if I now start making some offhand knives, so you select what you want and you hit begin project, and you'll get this unfinished smithing item. You then need to heat at the forge and wait for the heat to rise, and go back to the anvil, and you'll have a bar. Oh, look at that, so I finished already. So I had a bar just like we did when we were mining, and then again you just go back and forth, and it's super easy. Here we are, so here's the bar. So the bottom one is your heat bar, so if that's too low, you'll smith the item really, really slowly. But if it's okay, then like mine is, so I've got full heat, so obviously it's really quick for me. And made some more. So I'm going to use up all of my ores now, probably just making the throwing knives. And then I'll do the same with the iron. You need 10 smithing in order to work iron, so I'll do that. Make a couple of iron bits just like I have here, and then we'll see where I am after that. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Okay guys, I'm here with my brand new bronze armour that I crafted, as you can see. I've also made an iron pickaxe, and I've put it in my tool belt, so now I won't get that reduction when mining iron. While I was mining, I found 2 strange rocks, and I found 2 strange rocks while I was smithing. If you come to the Varrock Museum, I'll show you where it is on the map. It's just here, so here's Varrock, that's the lodestone where you can teleport to, and you just run up, and it's just near the east bank. So that's nice and easy. So what you do is you go to add it to the plinth, and these guys over here will talk to you. So we'll just quickly go through that dialogue together. And basically you tell them that you want to put together a statue of Sarah Diamond. And then you'll actually find rocks. I think you find them in nearly every skill. I don't think they come in the combat skills, but I think all the other skills have them. There we go, I'm going to try and put him back together. And you always get 2 as well, and you can't add them to the statue until you get them. Okay, right, that's it I think. So if we now add them on, we should get XP as well. Here we go, some mining XP and some smithing XP. So there we go, so I'm now 21 mining. And I am 16 smithing. Very, very handy indeed. So I think what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to do some mining and smithing off camera. And before the next episode, and the next episode we're going to focus on another set of skills. I think we're probably going to go for fishing and cooking. That way we can get a nice supply of food, because obviously we can't buy any on our Ironman. And after that we can do some quests and get our combat stats up, because hardcore, we don't want to risk dying, we're going to need the food. So we'll get that done, and I'll be able to show you what levels I got in the next episode. For any of you interested, I've just put my stats into the official RuneScape high scores. Obviously that's what we're going for, and it turns out that I'm now 90,000th and something, so we've advanced 2,000 places. Obviously these beginning bits will be much faster and the end bits as we get towards the end, but obviously more and more people that are ahead of us will die every day, and then their score will be capped and we can slowly build up, and hopefully we'll get to rank 1. So 90,000 at the moment. You can leave your guesses as to how well I'll do, and you can play along with me. That would be really cool if you post your usernames down in the comments. I can look you up and see how we're doing. You guys can see if you can get to rank 1 before me. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.